Greetings and or salutations. I wish to present to you the Ruger PC Carbine. PC, in this case, does not stand for police constable, nor does it stand for personal contraceptive. It stands for Pistol Caliber. And as such, the caliber of pistol that this carbine takes is 9mm. I'm shooting some Tula ammo, some fine Tula 9mm ammo. That's what they say about Tula. It's fine. And I have this off-brand Glock magazine because this rifle takes pistol magazines. This holds 18, and let's see how we do, shall we? That's really fun. And as usual, it smells really bad because that's what Tula ammo does. Okay, let's talk about it a little bit and then shoot it a little more. Oops, well, there goes the bag. Okay, it is the Ruger PC Carbine, Pistol Caliber Carbine. It is of recent manufacture. It is a PC Carbine. It is Ruger. It is 9mm Luger. The idea of this, initially, when they first made these from 1996 to 2006, was that a police officer would carry this in his police cruiser. He would be carrying a Ruger firearm on his hip, and if he needed more firepower, he could just swap out his magazine, his Ruger magazine, into his carbine, and he would have, more firepower for whatever situation he's into. They stopped making it in 2006 because nobody wanted them. 2017, they started making these, the PC Carbine. The difference with this is that it is a breakdown version. And what does that mean? Well, it is already pretty small and handy, but if you lock the bolt open and you do that, look, you got two pieces. Why is that significant? Well, if you have a bag like this, you open it up and you have a place for that, and you have a place for that, and you have room for your bullets and your magazines and your sunglasses and your bong and whatever else you need to take with you on duty. And then when you go for your next shift, you just pop it back together and everything is swell, right? This is the kind of cooler version of the PC Carbine. They make some really plain Jane versions too. This has got this nice vented business up here that I really like. It's got ghost ring sights, which are cool as heck. It's got a Picatinny rail for your optic. I'm not really an optic kind of guy. I'm an iron sights kind of guy, which is probably why I'm not that great of a shot. The charging handle is easily reversible for lefties. It takes pistol magazines. It takes either Ruger or Glock magazines, and there's a little sleeve it comes with that you put in here. If you want to do Glock magazines, you put this one in. It says G40 G9, which it could just say Glock, but I guess for licensing reasons they probably couldn't say that. But I have this nice off-brand Glock magazine that I used in the first go-round. Works just fine. Glock magazines are great. But one of the things that attracted me about this, not only the price, it was maybe $700, something around there when I bought it, is that it looks like a PPSH to me. What is a PPSH? It is the World War II ubiquitous Soviet submachine gun, which looks like this. And you have this vented stuff up here, which certainly has that look. What could make this look more like a PPSH? Well, you could have a wood stock, you could have a much more blocky architecture and more slapdash appearance, but I'm thinking one of these, a drum magazine. This is a 50-round Glock drum magazine, which doesn't really make it look like a PPSH, but in my heart, it makes it look like a PPSH. Nobody's favorite activity is loading magazines. Nobody gets up in the morning and says, oh boy, I get to load magazines today. This actually is pretty easy to load. After you load the first ones, you do this lever and it pulls them down with each time, and so you can just throw a few more in. Very good design. And it is a Glock magazine, and so it locks up and it works to a degree, one degree or another. Does that look more like a PPSH? Nah, maybe, I don't know. But let's go see how we do with our ridiculous drum magazine, with our 9mm Tula steel cased ammo. Okay, for our second go around, we are going to use the aforementioned drum. I seem to recall there being some issue with this in the past. I haven't shot it for some years. Either it didn't feed or it didn't seat properly. It's a Glock magazine for a Glock pistol, and that's what this is supposed to take. So in theory, it ought to work. And you know what they say about theories? They hold up until you try to shoot out of a drum magazine. I'm also going to do it like this, like it's a PPSH, which it is not. I only have 25 loaded in here because 50 is silly for everybody. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to walk them in. Wish me luck. It worked. Wonder of wonders. I wonder what I was doing wrong before. That looks ridiculous, doesn't it? Okay, let's see how we did. Okay, about what you'd expect, I think. Really good at those sights, has really good ghost ring sights, very easy to see and acquire and hold on target. And the recoil is so really, negligible with 9mm and this big thing. The completely rock and roll ones, yeah, I hit it a lot. Are we going to count? No, but I think I hit with most of them. Cool gun, inexpensive, fun to shoot, easy to shoot. And I just learned that it does work with that drum magazine. I don't know what I was doing wrong before, but it works now.